digital tour bus. Come on in. Hey, I'm Uli Jon Roth. We're here on a big American tour, US and Canada, to promote our Tokyo Tapes Revisited DVD. So come on in. This bus has very good air conditioning because a lot of buses don't. Sometimes it gets too hot, too cold. I find on this one they got it right. Well, you see these chairs, you don't normally get that. They're very popular with the guys.
And the girls.
Most of us, we're from Europe, and Europe is not so TV driven. In fact, I don't even have a TV. It gets on my nerves. So when I'm here, usually it's not on, although occasionally there'll be a comedy, and we all enjoy that, you know, or a fantasy movie. But most of the time it's off, actually. Well, we've got plenty of coffee machines because everybody likes coffee. Today we stocked up at Walmart with food, so everything's full. Sometimes it looks more empty than that and a little bit more organized, I hasten to add. But what do you expect from a bunch of guys, you know? Although no, I have to say, no, most of them are really good. I'm the untidy one. This man is perfection himself, our wing commander, James Robert Little. And we've got some really organized people on this bus, so that helps, you know. And, you know, I bought myself a couple of cushions. I bought myself a table lamp because I thought this bus, the one drawback is the windows are very darkly glazed, so you don't get a lot of daylight, you know. And I thought it was too dark, so I bought myself one of these really bright lamps because I like some light, you know. Other than that, everything's perfect. That's maybe the only thing that I'm not so.
Oh, I'll tell you what is interesting is we won't show you the toilet because the viewers don't want to see. But this tour bus has a shower. And Uli recommended the shower this time because sometimes it's quite difficult for us to get to day rooms if they're far away. And it's cabs and it's time and it's money. So we got a shower on this one, and I don't know if I can show you, but all the lights change colour, so we can each share in a different colour every day, which is pretty cool.
15 as long as if you're not too long in it, you know, but we're all pretty good with that. And in the beginning I was the only one because you know, it gets on my nerves because I have like a pre-show thing. Then I mean, my time schedule is very, very tight because I always like to sleep a little bit before the show because I get up so early in the morning. So getting to a hotel sometimes is a drag, you know, and particularly when it's snowing outside in Chicago, you know, and it just takes so much time. So this time I insisted on the shower bus, and that was really a great decision. And now everybody's loving it, you know, because it really works. It's really good. Yeah, I'm not going to ever have a bus without a shower again. I mean, everything else, as far as I can tell, is pretty standard. I mean, the bunks are extremely comfortable on this bus. This is also not always the case. You sleep like a baby here. I mean, I never have any problems anyways on these buses, but some people do, you know. And yeah, I just crash out because I'm so tired. I haven't even looked at any of the gadgets. Sometimes they have got like all the screens here, and I don't like it. It's just too small. Here, it's much better. They've got these. Come on here. They got these screens in the back. Most of our guys have our own computer, so if anybody wants to figure, you know, they do that. And but this is really comfortable, and yeah, highly recommend it. I really like it. This has 12 bunks. You know, we're less than 12 people on the bus, and each area is fully zoned with the air conditioning, and that's not normally the case. I remember there was a tour when the bus was crowded, when I was alone in the back room. I slept in the back room, and it was freezing in Canada. I had to have a space heater. It was that cold, you know. I was amazed that I didn't catch a cold. Now this one is perfectly, the temperature is just perfect. You can do what you like, and that's, as I say, not the case on most buses, particularly the older ones, you know. Well, I guess some bunks will be a little messy. I haven't actually checked it out, you know. Not going to show you mine because I'm always sleeping in this one, but mine is actually not too bad because I've got the lounge, you know, and I'm actually lucky, I guess. It has 2 TV screens, none of which I'm using. I don't use any of those gadgets because I never really have anything switched on, but I do have my own computer with me and a computer screen, which at the moment is in disarray because I'm not working. But sometimes I have that on. That's the lamp I bought. I bought it for the brightness, and it helps. But the downside on this bus, this is actually totally ridiculous. Check this out. Look, with the light switches. I mean, anybody like of that stature wouldn't be able to get there. In fact, they had some stars complain, you know, that who were like not tall, that they couldn't reach, you know. So apparently the guy who designed it must have been out of his mind doing. But first of all, everybody comes in. Where's the light switch? You don't find them. I mean, nobody in their right mind would think of this. But then, you know, you get used to it, and now I'm used to it. But it took some time getting used to it. It's actually really weird. You know, working-wise, I'm working here with my computer usually, and I'm running my day there, and you know, I've got my guitars in here, and I never warm up, but I keep the guitars here for safety, and you know, and it's yeah. That's pretty much it, you know. Somebody gave me this cushion, a little baby tiger. Everything else is, I guess, pretty standard, you know. I mean, all these lounges are different. This one is kind of in between, you know. Here this folds out as a bed, but you know, I'm usually so beat after the show, and it's like so late after the meet and greets. Very often it's 3, 4, 5 in the morning, you know, and so I just crash out. I don't even know whether I'm coming again. At some point I'm just really so tired, you know, and I'm the type who I can sleep in any position like a cat, you know. So I don't even care whether. In fact, making a bed would be too much of a hassle, you know. Everything takes time. I got stuff here because I'm pretty health conscious when it comes to food. I've been vegetarian for 40 years. So, and for me, a tour like this is difficult because of, you know, most of the time there's not much time. Sometimes I go for days without proper food because we don't have catering people, and a lot of the clubs, the catering is like abysmal, so we don't even bother about it. Sometimes I'll go to a diner if I have time, but very often we just on the truck stops, and all they have is like some kind of Wendy's or something, or Subway, and to me that stuff is like white death. I can't eat it. I'm not going there, you know. So yeah, I have my fruit stocked up, you know, a little bit of rabbit food, you know, salad in the fridge, and so sometimes for days I just exist on salads. That's really the only downside on a tour like that, you know. I don't get to eat properly, you know. But luckily I'm not food driven. I see it more as fuel. So, but it's got to be the right fuel. I believe in that. Hi, I'm Uli Jon Roth, and we're here on a big American tour, 2 months, or almost 2 months, on a really nice bus, and just want to say hi to a digital tour bus, guys, you know. Yeah.